Some of the biggest highlights, I suppose, for me were obviously it was Tour Night's 6th birthday, and we did a big UK tour, which was received fantastically. It was really good to sort of bring it home, because we do a lot of things, obviously, internationally. To do something at home and get the recognition that was really good. Also, our season-long at Space, we did 20 shows at Space on Wednesday at Ibiza, which was fantastic. The whole night grew throughout the season, week on week, and it was really quite astonishing to see where we got to. By the end of it. From a production point of view, I think probably my record All Right, and the way that again sort of grew organically. Started off as a kind of a low-key release and just sort of spiraled out of control, and now it's going to radio in the UK, which is fantastic. I wouldn't go as far as to say that I completely discovered them, but two guys that we put a lot of emphasis, especially on in 2013, are Weber, who's a DJ producer from Brazil, super talented, and another guy called Mihalis Safris from Greece, who's pretty much a one-man music-making machine, has had some fantastic releases this year. So we'll be focusing a lot on them, as I say, next year. Also, there's a guy out of Sweden called Kappa, so look out for him. He should be big 2013. 2013 for me is very much focused on what I'm going to be doing in terms of my album. I've been writing an album for the last 2 years, and we should have it finished by the early part of 2013, and the plan is to take it on the road as a live concept, lots of festivals and doing lots of shows. So that will be, in terms of the live aspect of what I do, that'll be my main focus. Also next year sees the 10th year of Tour Records, which is a big celebration for us, a big milestone, and we are celebrating that by re-releasing some of the bigger records we've had from the past and getting really top draw artists to remix them. Also, we're going to be focusing on the future, the next 10 years of Tourum, and really spending a lot of time and energy on promoting new talent, so look out for that in 2013. And we're also going to be celebrating the fact that we are 10 years by doing a series of massive parties throughout the world, and hopefully we'll be coming to Romania to do one of those shows. My source of inspiration, I think you pick up inspiration from everything you do in life. There's no one specific source, you know, and you can't go, oh right, I'm just going to go to my source of inspiration now because I've run out of ideas. That, you know, you draw that from all sorts of influences where you are, in terms of, you know, the fact that I travel a lot and I go to lots of different places, so that inspires me. Also, I listen to lots of different types of music, which I think is important, really, because if you're so narrow in terms of how you look at music, that will reflect in the music you make. So I tend to listen to lots of genres of music and draw inspiration off all of that, and all sorts of things. Your family life, you know, being inspired to do things for your family and your children and whatever, that motivates you and pushes you on. So there's no one specific source of that. How do I relax when I'm not travelling around the world? The main source of that is really with my family. I have a little baby son who's amazing, Rupert, and I like to spend as much time with him, and it's incredible how he grows so quickly, and you just get so much fulfilment, you know, for every day when he does something new, and that's a great departure from being caught up in the kind of the world of music, because it is so full on. So that's a great, as I said, a great departure from that, and that helps me really relax. Well, 2012 has been a great year for dance music, obviously with the explosion of EDM and how that's now infiltrated the pop culture in America, and I think that will start to resonate throughout the world, you know, and just grow. I mean, my one fear is that it's not, the bubble won't burst too quickly, because it's exploded so quickly in America. The fear is that will run out of steam, but I think the rest of the world will see a benefit from that, you know, in terms of how that influences music worldwide, and I think more pop music will be influenced by that. So as dance producers, we'll get more opportunities to kind of further what we do in terms of our musical output and be involved in some interesting projects, and I think it'll be good for the scene. I think we've all seen the backlash of the success of dance music, or EDM, in America, in terms of how clubs seem to be more busy worldwide. I think it's reinvigorated the whole scene, so I think 2013 is going to be another great year for dance music. Well, the number one piece of DJ hardware, and the thing I can't live without, is this. This is all my music. This is the only thing I take to shows, and it's made the whole experience of DJing and travelling and all the things that goes with it a hell of a lot easier, because I can take all my music literally in the top pocket of my jeans. How I haven't lost this, God only knows, but this has been a real revolution from the days of, from even CDs, you know, the bulkiness of just CDs, let alone when we used to have vinyl. So this, I cannot live without. one thing I can promise you on the 8th of December is we are going to have a fantastic night. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you come down early, and I'll see you guys there. Really, really looking forward to it.